Hey folks, it's Rob. Welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 13, our Death Valley colony. And, yeah, we were deciding what to do with these bodies. And, unfortunately, electric cremation is a way off, so we're going to have to dig some graves and put them somewhere. So, let's get that done. Or I could put in sarcophagi. They have to be made out of material, though. I'd rather save that for actual colonists, you know, as opposed to just random raiders who attacked my colony. So, let's set them... Yeah, this is a protected area. I don't want to use that for graves. Let's set them somewhere where they're going to have to approach past them. Yeah, like out here. We'll put them past the dump. Just a nice string of graves there for... Let's see, we actually do have 4 corpses waiting. That gives me 4 left. That'll be enough for the next raid. Yeah, okay. The Cecropia trees seem to be growing okay. Devil Strand's like a long-term project. I mean, it takes like a year. Actually, why shouldn't we have the wedding out here? Over by the tomb, over by the creepy tomb. That'd be your reason why you shouldn't have it out there. And we're growing 1 potato plant because I screwed that up, apparently. Okay. Well, the 1 potato plant will be welcome. Corn, growing terribly, 50% grown. What do we really need next? Well, Trigger needs a place to sleep. That's true. Oh, that's right. I moved Trigger temporarily because of the heat wave. We're still doing that. Sorry, it's our new day, and I'm having to catch up again. Oh, good. They have items to trade. Quite a few visitors, actually. Alright. 7, 7, and 8. Okay, Bramble. Before they walk off. Right. We want to keep the EMP grenade, just in case we need it. We can lose that great bow. And, it's not a terrible price for medicine. We do need it. If I buy in the 3 components, but we'll sell them some meals, right? In fact, let's make a little bit of money. I think that's about as far as I want to push it. I don't want to use up all the food. In fact, let's just sell half. Yeah. A little bit of cash for the pile, right? I know. Not a lot of food to go around. I'm selling food. But there are still potatoes in the inventory. It's okay. There's the graves getting dug. As you can see, new artwork for the graves. Right now it's actually open graves, right? And then later on when they're filled, there'll be like a headstone and they'll be covered over. See, and we're burying the corpses. And Trigger's puking while holding a dead body. I can't blame you, Trigger. Had 5? Miscounted. Okay. Well, guess we're going to need a few more graves then. Yeah, I don't know which way they're orientated. That'll give me 4. Don't want to use any possible growing soil. Yeah, let's just put in a big old mass grave site. There we go. It's RimWorld. It's going to happen. Visitors are leaving. Looks like we've gotten through all the immediate stonework. We should make it so the stone is easier to access. We'll haul in these and these to the dump site. And tube television's finished. Okay. Going for brewing, going for machining, smithing. Smithing allows us to make things like swords and knives. Not the most useful thing in my opinion. Machining will allow us to make guns, which does strike me as a good idea. Brewing will allow us to grow hops, and well, I mean we can grow hops now, right? But there's no point in growing hops right now. Without brewing. Brewing allows us to turn those hops into beer. Which, if you've seen my streams before, personally, I hate hoppy beer. Hops is the thing I don't like about beer. Beer does not require hops. That's why I like cider. Because you don't have, well, most cider. Some cider's like, oh, let's treat it like beer, fill it full of hops. I'm like, what the fuck did you do to apple cider? But smelting's worthwhile. Turns the metal fragmental scrap, this stuff here, you can see up here, turns that stuff back into steel, which is very useful. And it means that you don't have to mine out as much steel, or if you're in a relatively flat environment, it may be your main way of obtaining steel outside of trade. Machining allows me to also break down mechanoids. God help us if we get attacked by mechanoids. That's going to eventually happen. Really nothing you can do about it. Carpet making makes rooms nicer, which keeps moods up. The IEDs, improvised explosive devices, for those of you who don't follow the news in the last 15 years, basically we turn artillery shells into little mines. Now you can make artillery shells using machining. So again, this points at like, let's do machining. Colored lights has just always been decorative lights. I don't actually know if it makes any real difference in the game, so I have no interest really in that. So brewing or machining, I'm thinking. Oh, and mortars need the artillery shells as well. So again, no real point in getting mortars unless you get machining. Alright, we'll do machining. I do kind of want to move the marriage spot. I gotta think that down here is actually nicer to look at. We'll hold the wedding down here. And to prepare for it, we'll tell them a smooth floor. Here we are. Eventually, I think I might put sarcophaguses down here. So this won't be completely wasted effort. And also, if they have to come down here to harvest, it'll be useful to have this smoothed out. Actually, let's just pull it across here. Cover the whole thing. Do the back end as well. Alright, I don't want to queue up everything. Just the starting point. Actually, let's give him a path in as well. Because they will just basically do that and practically nothing else. At least I can have them do that while I think. Let's see. So, production. Now, we can do the high-tech research bench now, but that's going to require power and parts. I could put in a sculpting table, let them start doing some art. How do I want to place it? They can climb over the tables if it's necessary. You know, we'll put it like that, and then the next table we'll put like that, and then I think the next one we'll put like over here. We'll just have this like a little work area. I put a bill on that. Just a small one. Yeah, just make one. But you're not allowed to use silver or gold or plasteel or, God help you, uranium or... Well, actually, if we find jade, I'll be happy to let you use jade. Alright. But actually, I'll need gold for things if I do find it. They will pick up silver sometimes and use it for sculpting. And that makes a nice, expensive statue, but it also means my silver is now a statue. They're just visiting. They're not trading. Okay. Nice of someone to come over here and puke. Vomit of Trigger. What the hell's bothering Trigger anyway? I don't know. Shouldn't be anything bothering Trigger. Except for Tony. They are busy insulting each other, apparently. Actually, let's focus on the more productive parts of this. That way, this is going to take a while, right? Let's clear the back end out. We'll leave that as is for the time being. We'll get this area over here. Around the field. Got the low food indicator. Yep, I know. Anything even resembling huntable? I'd love an iguana to show up. Let's see. Wow, I don't think there's a single creature around, even a mega scarab. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh, here we go. Alright, we'll tell him to hunt the mega scarab. It's attacking. And his automatic response is to flee. There we go. Yeah, ancient danger. So, yeah, this is a tomb, right? And as such, it's actually full of probably horrible, nasty things. I may want to reinforce the wall, just so it can't be easily broken into. Of course, it's made of marble. Alright. Hey, cargo pads. They rain down cougar skin on us. How nice. Now we can bring in the steel shreds for later. Okay. A tailor bench wouldn't be the worst thing. That's true. Power. Power conduit. I'm already running around the outside. I could run one over through the interior wall. Just to make sure we have a good lead around the place. And if I have a double circuit, then if I have a breach in the wall, at least then power continues to get to the cooler and such. That's true. Alright, we'll run through the door that way. They'll do that real quick. And production electric tailoring bench. This will work even if there's not electricity. And actually, I'm feeling good. I'll put some stools in. Oh, it's a raid. Okay. Well, they're gonna prepare. What do they got? We got a spear, we got a short bow, we got a pila. Okay. Pila is actually pretty effective. Let's see, they're gonna be coming in from this vector. Security, improvised turret. I don't want too close in because it's blocked by this stuff, right? We want it out here, really. Kind of like actually way out here. But then it can't support the other turret. Maybe back here for now. That defends home and it supports the other turret. Yeah, I like that. Okay. What we'll do is we'll cancel these other jobs for now. Make sure the steel is reserved for the turret. We'll put those back when we're actually safer. Also, this will make sure that they're actually working on this. I'm not out of components, am I? Nope. We have components and 77 steel. How much do I need for this? 175. Okay, we don't have enough steel on hand. We'll have to just do without. Yep. We'll just have to deal with this one without that. We'll have to definitely mine some more steel as a priority soon. Defensive emplacements then. See, they're going to come up this way over here. So yeah, our defense position should be like that, right? Fortunately, we have enough to do that. This won't actually provide cover, and it will slow them down. Oh, they're beginning their assault, so Castro, let's put you right here in the middle. Tony, I'm going to put you basically here for the time being. You'll hopefully draw as a target. Trigger, I'm going to put you in the backup position. Tony, give chase. Trigger, you're undrafted. Okay, Castro, I don't think you're going to get a second shot off yet. Okay. Couple weapons, got a packaged meal, another packaged meal. Trigger, don't bury that body just yet. I want you to get stripped. Well, so much for that. Anything out here you can do? I see nothing. Okay. Right. Heat wave's over. I could let Trigger go back to his regular resting space. Or we could actually just remove the bed which is a new thing. You can reinstall things in different positions. Actually, we have a couple. Yeah. I should totally make a double bed. All right, we need steel. Really, the nearest steel is probably that up there. Yeah, okay, we'll go with this. Bring that in. Yeah, so we'll basically, we'll stow the beds we've already made for Tony and Castro. I think that's my couple. Yeah. No, Tony and... Yeah, Tony and Castro. Okay. And that way they can share a bed, you know, as a couple. We'll have to get them a place to stay. Actually, we can turn it and make this into their place. They get privacy. Everybody else still in the bunkhouse. Seems reasonable. Alright, so we'll just uninstall that bed. Awful quality anyway. Actually, I could put it into the jail cell. And install it here. Looks like there's a small chamber in there. Alright, set for prisoners. There we go. Mining should be ahead of hauling. I have no one assigned for art. Actually, you have passion. We'll let you build up. And yeah, you can have some ability at smithing and tailoring, so we'll put you on for that. And crafting. Actually, no, I was keeping you clear for research. Yes. So, yeah, we have the one person who has actually passion for doing those things. You're a good cook. We'll let you cook. Yeah, hauling the materials. Hey, bring the steel back with you, you dumbasses. How much steel do I have? I have 117. Okay, let's get the double bed built. Furniture, steel double bed. 70 steel. Okay. Could make it out of blocks. That would actually make a lot of sense. It would save me a lot of material. Marble. Yeah, we'll make it real nice. Marble blocks. There we go. Now you can get in and out the... Actually... I don't think it matters. But, we'll do this. Yeah, I could probably make my tailoring bench out of other material as well. I can make it out of wood, steel, or silver. Well, that's no good. There, and now I could assign Tony and Castro to that bed. And then, well, I can lose this sleeping spot, right? Because we don't need that anymore. And these are now, let's see, which is the awful and awful. Well, okay. Uninstall. And we'll assign that one to trigger. And since the cat is attached to them as well, reinstall. Here. Okay, we should be able to build the tailor bench now. Okay, let's put some bills on that. Hats are probably a lot less important here, but let's start by just making a t-shirt and some pants, because I'm certain somebody probably needs clothes. Again, food is low. Strawberries are getting there, but they're growing slowly. Corn, taking forever. Corn's a terrible idea, apparently. Potatoes coming along, I guess. Maybe rice will grow better. Zone area, growing zone. Let's try rice over here. Okay. I mean, I don't think this is a great environment for rice, but, you know, we're going to see what works, right? What sticks? Did I miss a little spot? Yes, I did. I should also really get some xeragum planted. Although I think they changed it. It's now heal root. I guess for the purposes of xeragum wasn't obvious what it does by the name. But I mean, at the same time, you got like corn. You know, like, and what if you never heard of corn? Well, who the hell are you that you never heard of corn? But alright, we'll try that. And heal root. Okay. The advantage of playing in the ground is that the stuff doesn't die the instant you lose power. And it's always possible to lose power. Because you can get hit with a solar flare, and it doesn't matter how much power you have in your battery, nothing works then. There's a little vein of components there. Good. Keep that in mind, Rob. There's a little more steel in the back end here. See? They are sleeping together. A little bit crowded in here. Got some lovin'. Luxuriantly comfortable. It's a superior marble double bed. Wow, we've come up in the world. We'll need to mine out the room a little, make it a bit bigger, I guess. We could dig out the corner here and put in a block over here as well, I guess. Structure. We got granite, right? Yeah, we got granite. Okay. And we'll dig out that corner there. For the sake of argument, we'll do that. And I don't want anyone using this little protrusion against me. Alright, so smooth that bit of floor. Make sure the rest of the room's smooth. Okay. Should make the room less cramped. But if I need to, I can go down one more. In fact, let's do that. I'm gonna like put in some stuff, make their place nice, you know. How far do I want to go with it? Actually, 2's good. Also, this will give me like power access point if I need it. Because you can't put power lines through like raw rock, but you can put it through walls. We'll put haul orders on that, but the spot's full right now. Smooth out the floor. And we'll give him an equipment rack. Let's make it out of... what do I got plenty of? Granite. Well, granite it is then. Okay. Just don't take each other for granted, okay? This is your wedding gift. Now, let's put it by the door. Okay, let's set some rules on this, because otherwise any old garbage will get in here. It has to be at least normal quality. It has to have at least 55% of its hit points. I will allow apparel and weapons in this. And apparently we have, yeah, 2 weapons. Okay, actually those aren't bad. We may trade those off at some point. Last, the potatoes are getting cooked. How are we doing here? 77% grown. 83% grown. We might be a little hungry for a bit. How's the rice doing? And the corn continues to suck. Okay, how's my trees? 40% grown, actually. Alright. Might dig out the other side, turn that into a bedroom as well. Like, put walls on it, etc. Build it into the compound. Actually, smooth out these bits around the emplacements for slightly faster movement. Right. And yeah, we'll get the back area as well. Easy walking. Jeez, Bramble. No. Oh, you're not a cleaner. How convenient. Trigger. I know. This sucks. There you go. Don't need vomit lying around the place. The blocks are getting processed fairly quickly. That's good. Right. What next? Do I think I have enough power security to start with hydroponics? Because we're really not growing food fast enough in the gravel. I'm going to put this crafting spot thing in here. I mean, I don't know what this does. I think it just designates the room as like the crafting room. But it has like this like work circle attached to it. So I'm just going to stick it here. We'll see if it does anything. Maybe it's like the party thing. It just designates the party's lapping here. I don't know. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Join us next time for more. You have a great day, folks. Goodbye.